Hello and welcome to Only in Your Mind. My name is Natasha and this week's face paint is Squidward. If you guys want to see how I did this really cool Squidward, just keep watching.
Hey everybody, we are back this week and I'm using this photo of Squidward I found online, putting him on my forehead using this filbert brush that's kind of rounded at the top, or not kinda, it is rounded on the top, and the paint I am using is Mehron and I'm using this teal color mixed with a little bit of green in it, and I am starting on his head. His head is like an oval shape, so that's what I'm working on, and then I'm going to extend down and do his face, and right here is his, not a smile, but his frown, his mouth area, and then right in between his mouth, kind of like in the middle, I'm going to add his nose. I'm going to make it bigger later on, but just so I kind of know where it's going to be. So I used another filbert brush with some white from Mehron, and I'm making his eyes, and right in here is going to be his nose. And now I'm going to add the bottom of his nose, now extend it a little bit more because you know he's got that Squidward nose. So I saw that his face was uneven, or his head was uneven, so I'm going to add a little bit more on this side and complete his eyes too. So let's just go ahead and add some more of the white into his eyes on both sides, and then I decided to go ahead and make it look like he's kind of like peeking out and put his little tentacles right on my eyebrows. So there's his little tentacle arms. And now it's time for some outlining in Wolfe Black. And I'm using a number 2 round brush for this. All the products and materials that I am using in this face paint will be in the description box below. And in all my other videos too, I always, most likely, put all of the materials that I use in my description box below. So if you guys ever want to check it out, and you're curious on what I'm using, just go ahead and look in my description box below. So let's get back to the outlining. Like I said earlier, I am using Wolfe Black to outline, and I really prefer using Wolfe Black and White to outline. I think most face painters do too as well. But anyway, so let's work on these eyes. So here is his eyelids, and his eyes really show his expressions, so I gotta make sure I get that right. There we go, and there is one of his eyelids, and here's the other one, and this one here has a line that goes across it right there. So I have to say, Squidward is one of my favorite characters on SpongeBob. I don't know, he's pretty funny, but put it in the comments below and tell me which one is your favorite character. Anyway, so let's add some highlights to Squidward's forehead and his nose so we can make it look even bigger. I'm going to use this rainbow cake from Silly Farm. It's Mermaid Pixie, and I'm using this face painting sponge that I cut in half, and I'm using most of the blue and a little bit of purple, and I'm using that for the background of Squidward. And then I'm going to squish my sponge up to get in the corner right here, and I decided to put some on my cheekbone, and I did decide to take that off later on. But let's add his pupils with some red, and then I'm gonna give myself some eyeshadow with that same what is it, mermaid pixie, and I'm adding some white. I'm gonna blend it out like I always do with a damp brush for the corner of my eyes, and then I'm gonna add some black eyeliner with the Wolfe face paint that I used earlier. Give it a little wing right here. Use this wonderful stencil that I think is another staple that a face painter should have because it adds so much more detail to designs and stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead and give him some dots around his head and right in the corner of his cheek right here, and then I'm going to put that same dots right here on my brow bone. So with some Mehron green, I'm going to give him dots on his forehead. Use some of that Wolfe black to give some more details for his eyelids. 2 lines above one eye, and do some more outlining of his little tentacles that's above my eyebrows. Then with that white or Wolfe white, I'm going to go ahead and add some dots. And then I figured it needed a little bit more detail right here on the bridge of my nose. So I'm going to add some blue and add some dots, add some more highlights. Then I'm going to take that white and give myself some teardrops on the side of my face. And here we go. I'm just going to erase this right here, and we are coming to the end of this face paint. I'm going to outline him in some white from Wolfe, and we are coming to the end of this face paint. I just want to take the time to say you guys are amazing. I really appreciate you guys checking out my videos, and I hope you come back to see the other characters that I have from SpongeBob. Maybe it might be one of your favorite characters. You guys are amazing.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while I did this video of Squidward. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave me a like if you want. And I wanted you to check out this. And this is my little Squidward that I crocheted. It's pretty cool. So I also have Patrick, SpongeBob, and I have Mr. Krabs. I have Plankton too. So I'm going to do face paints of each of them, and I will be showing you all my other crochet creations. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget, leave me a like if you want, subscribe to my channel, don't forget to hit that little bell button right there, and you guys have a wonderful weekend. God bless, and I'll see you guys on my next face paint.